through it when you love letters. I thought it make me feel better.
Yo, what's good? This is Grapes. This is the Antisocial podcast where me and my friends try to be as social as possible. Mostly me, I got issues with being very social.
Yeah.
So most of the time the other person has to do the talking.
Yeah. I don't know. I like to talk. Yeah.
Yeah, you're really good at that.
I am.
That's why you guys get along with that shit. You guys ride in the car and you guys don't need to play music.
No.
For me, I need to play music. I can't really
Well,
talk.
I like to play music, but
I just talk way too damn much for her to put the music on. So
I can't even have the music on for like 30 seconds.
Sometimes I know I talk too much, but I can't stop. You really gotta tell me, okay, that's enough. Like, shut your mouth for a little bit. You know what I mean?
But
And
even then, you only stay quiet for like 30
10 seconds. You got me for 10 seconds quiet, okay? That's a blessing.
She'd be the first one out in the quiet game.
Yeah.
I'd forget that we're being quiet. I'd be like, what's up, y'all? Why are you so quiet?
Why is everyone sad?
Why is everyone not talking? Did everybody have a bad day?
You
Or
would too. And then you'd be like, oh shit, we're playing the quiet game, huh?
I'd be like one of those people that just ruin it just to get you guys to talk. Like, fuck this is quiet way too damn long, okay?
Oh, hell no. I want to see that shit. It should
Right.
just be like,
My parents and I used to play the quiet game.
Oh.
really? Why? Because you
My
talk too much?
Yeah, my parents used to do that to us too. Like
My mom would
when
do-
we'd be going on like little road trips to like Snow Basin or something, and me and my siblings, we would all be fighting and stuff. So my mom would be like, "Okay, 1, 2, 3, quiet game," and then like whoever
The
won
first one to be the
gets
most
like
quiet.
$5 or something.
You guys got money?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
but only because my mom wanted us to stop fighting and shut up.
So, I would just ask too many damn questions. Like, you know what I mean? My commentary was just outrageous. Oh my
I
God.
hate driving in the car with her because she like commentaries the whole fucking ride.
When someone's driving. Wow, guys, this is scary.
Yeah, that shit was funny. I heard you in the back. I was like, yeah, you're right.
I was gripping Tanae's seat like, like, this is so scary. I'm gonna die right
We
now.
looked like that fucking TikTok where they're like in the car and it's just like a green screen and they're just all sitting there and there's all.
Yeah, I was going like 50 on that shit. I was
No,
like,
you were not. You were not. I saw your speedometer.
60.
It was like 75. Like 75.
I was
60.
so scared.
And then I was like, wow, this is scary. Right before we hit the bridge, and he's still going fast until he like
I thought he
turned.
was gonna slow down.
Until he turned, I was like, oh shit.
Hey, but I was going slow afterwards because, yeah,
Yeah.
that shit was scary. I was like,
What was it? And then like
Together.
what? When he was supposed to be going fast, he was going all slow. We're like, oh, now you go all slow.
All of us slutting. All of a sudden, after you just killed us on a bridge. By the way, Tina,
All of us tensed up. You can
I know. I was like, the whole
me, Eric. Yeah, we were all like,
oh, and Eric just,
yeah.
man, Eric.
Hey, I was like, shut up.
Yeah.
Eric, what?
Nothing. But, yeah, that was
Eric was fucked
scary.
up. That's all I
Oh,
gotta say.
Yeah, you know how he gets when he's fucked up.
yeah. He hates riding in the car.
Yeah. He always falls asleep, though.
Yeah.
He does. He
Always.
always falls asleep.
You know what's the one thing that he hates the most when you're driving is when you randomly just step on the brakes. He hates that
Yeah,
shit.
all of us are like, oh, fuck.
like when you just stop on the
Yeah.
brakes, he hates it. He gets so mad. He's
And there's like nobody even in front of him. He just thinks like he got the wrong way or something. He's like thought about something real quick. He's like, oh shit.
he just
And there's
like,
like nobody in front of him.
it scares him. I don't know why. Like if you
How do you
brake,
get scared?
anytime anyone brake checks, he gets scared. I don't know. Not scared, but like he just gets startled. Like oh shit. Like what?
I hate it when they're going super fast and they just brake all of a sudden. Or they change lanes and then
Yeah.
the fucking car in front of them like at a stop and you're just like, hold up, what the fuck, bro? Like, don't just leave me here. I'm about to hit this motherfucker. And if you brake, fucking take some time braking. Don't just brake all of a sudden because we could all fucking get hit right here, bro.
Yeah.
But that they say the person in front of you is supposed to be able to brake safely without you getting close to them. So if it's putting you at danger, you're
gotta
too
put-
close. You're too close.
You gotta be.
So it's supposed to be like a car length behind what you're supposed to give, or 2 car lengths or whatever behind that you're supposed to give them.
It's so hard when there's a lot of traffic.
You're
though.
like, fuck, move.
That's mostly it always happens when there's a lot of traffic, like because you're just fucking trying to get to where you're going to, and it's going like 10 miles per
And then
hour.
it almost like all of a sudden stops. You know what I hate the most about driving is when people take forever to turn. Oh my god. They just like it pisses me off so bad. I'm like, just fucking turn already.
I honk sometimes when I get mad. I'm like, "Brr."
She doesn't like me honking anymore. Well, last time it was like kind of like a long honk, and she got scared because people are crazy nowadays. And
Yeah. Did you not see
true.
the
Yeah, no,
McDonald's
it's true.
drive-thru?
I didn't even honk
No,
at this guy.
McDonald's.
I didn't even honk at this guy, but this guy was like on my ass, and somebody like jumped in front of me, so I stepped on the brakes so quick, and the guy behind me almost hit me. And he comes around to the side of my car, and he's all like talking shit. I'm all like, oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? So I slow down, and I get to the next lane. He's following me onto the on-ramp, and he's out the window, like, throwing up blood signs. I'm like, this fucking guy, man.
Oh
real?
I'm about to get fucking shot right now. You know what I mean? Like, over what? And it wasn't even my fault. So people
That's
are
so
crazy.
They're crazy
People are
nowadays.
crazy. You gotta
Did he
be
see who you
careful.
were? Did he see who you were? Or...
Yeah, he saw my whole face.
And he's showing up gang signs?
I looked at him and I was like, "What's your problem?" That's what I said. I was like, "What's your fucking problem?"
It
Like,
has like no purpose whatsoever. Like,
We're just dumb nowadays.
you mean like crazy? People are crazy.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
what happened when I was pregnant to that little 7-year-old.
What?
He was in the back seat, remember?
oh, that got shot,
Yeah.
Oh,
They're right here on the freeway.
and his mom didn't know
Yeah.
until he was like,
He's like, my stomach hurts. He's like, Mommy, my tummy hurts or something like that. And
fucking
she,
sucks,
yeah.
bro.
All because she like, but I don't know. It was all because I guess something like they cut each other off or something like that, and the guy got mad.
Yeah.
And she flipped the guy off, and that triggered him even more, and he shot the car.
Wowzer.
And it's just so sad. It's like
I think when
you don't
people-
even know who's in the car. You don't know.
I feel
who
like
that
when
is.
people get their driver's license, they should also be sent to anger management classes.
Yeah.
Just so you know, realize this is not good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They should probably just
Yeah.
do that. Have a class in school for that. Honestly, they need a class that helps with like just your mind and your mental state and like that's
Dealing with your
therapeutic.
emotions, learning
Well,
how
yeah,
to
but it's-
communicate.
That's a skill.
Yeah.
Learning how to cope
Communicate,
with your
yeah.
emotions and then communicate with the world. And it helps with success.
Right.
Instead of just teaching us history is cool, but I think like history should be more like an elective. Like if you really care about history, take this class. Not like force it on you and then you're just gonna fail it because you're not that interested in that shit.
But there's
I
been a
almost failed it.
lot of shootings lately. It's not just with driving.
Yeah.
I think there has to be like I don't totally agree with like complete gun regulation just because I don't know. I have my reasons, but I think there should be some type of gun
Or at least some type of
regulation.
mental test, some type
Something.
of like
Well,
emotional test that
Some
they
of
have
these
to go through.
guns are purchased illegally, so it's not like whether there's regulations or not.
Well,
there's
yeah, I
always
know.
gonna be a plug.
I understand that, but
There's people that we're selling our
Yeah.
drugs, selling our guns to, that are over here killing other people, and they have the right to have that gun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So before we give these guns out so freely, I feel like there should be some type of test where it's like, okay, are you emotionally stable? How does your mind? You know what I mean? How does your mind work? Because
Yeah, I agree.
any type of red flag, it's like, okay, no, you can't have that.
because once you regulate it, it's gonna be like, yeah, it's easy to find drugs, right? But it's harder to have access to when it's like kind of like the weed shop. Like before, you would have to know somebody that sells weed, right? But now you could just go down the street and go pick up weed. That's how it is with guns. You can literally go to a gun shop and just pick up a gun if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Like, but
That's
if
simple.
we do gun regulations and we don't have the gun stores or like there is some type of test or something,
Yeah.
it makes it harder to get.
However,
There
I
should
do
be a
feel-
process. Like
it-
when you get your driver's license, you have to take a test. You have to do you have to take a driving test and then you have to take a written test. You should have to do
Yeah.
all of that just to get a gun.
How hard is it to get it here in Cali?
So my friend actually has her concealed to carry. You have to get your, I think it's a concealed to I don't know what it's called.
Concealed to carry.
Yeah, exactly. And you just have to go through a couple tests, and you shoot the gun a couple times there, and you get your concealed carry. I don't know how long it takes, but I think it starts like $100 for classes, and you can take classes for it. I think.
And
I
you
don't
have to
know.
pass
I've never
a
done it.
background check too.
You gotta pass a background check too. You get like 2. Yeah. Well, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But my friend has her. I think everybody should have a gun on them in any type of way because people are
Yeah.
crazy out here, and just for your safety, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
But it goes back. I do think people need that mental something to help their mind and thinking and coping with shit. Because then they'd be able to make smart decisions with that gun. Because even if you're not a killer, at a moment where you're like hot, you're just like ready to fight someone. Who says you're not gonna fucking take out the gun and shoot him out of just emotions? A lot of people do stupid decisions off of emotions because they don't know how to handle a hard challenge.
And because the gun is there, they're just like they don't really think about the consequences when they're in that moment.
Even going far as back is what kind of child were you when you were a kid? You know what I mean? Did you get into? You mean like looking through the entire history?
Not only that, mental health too. Like, what you guys are saying, but
mental health, bro.
Like, if you're depressed or like that shooting that just happened at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Well,
See, like shit like that. I just told you.
Oh, in New York.
Yeah. Okay. I was like, what? Another one?
Yeah, that's crazy. So much shit's going on. Damn. Yo, but talking about mental health, you guys I know you guys aren't really into Kendrick Lamar that much. I know I showed you a few tracks.
I like Kendrick Lamar.
Did you listen to his new album?
I haven't heard it yet.
Bro, it's very therapeutical. Like, if you go in thinking of Mad City, it's not like some hardcore gangster shit. It's more like, it's still hardcore, but it's more about like mental health shit. And then coping with all your past and just all the generational curses that all of us have had that has been passed down. Because I do believe that a lot of trauma, a lot of us don't have that trauma from our own experiences. It's passed down from generations because it's been put into us, that pain. And also when you're a baby, you see your parents' pain and all the shit they're going through. You're not oblivious to it. We think they are, but they watch everything. They don't know how to take it in, so it just stays in them and it forms who they become as a human being for the rest of their life.
Yeah, especially like when they say like when you're pregnant, the baby feels everything.
All of your emotions.
Yeah. So I think that has a lot to do with it too.
Was it hard for you?
My pregnancy?
Yeah, for the emotional part, just because I know you're not you have your emotions, but you conceal your emotions so well.
I feel like
so
it wasn't.
How was it?
I feel like it wasn't bad until after I had him. But during my pregnancy, I was like chill, huh?
Yeah.
I was like super chill. I just didn't want to be around people.
You did get fucking angry, like livid.
Oh yeah, that's where Julian gets his temper from. I literally felt Julian's temper. There was one time he pissed me off over something stupid. I'm sure.
I got yelled at a lot when she was pregnant too. So it's okay.
I did not want to be around people when I was pregnant, huh? I didn't want to talk to Sam. I didn't want to talk to Eric. Every time
we'd call her like every day.
I think that's what changed her. After being pregnant, she doesn't give a fuck anymore because she's like, I almost fucking died. Like what I did, give a fuck. I don't care no more. That shit was
seriously
awful.
It was horrible.
Sam's still speaking for you.
Yo, I was there. I saw that shit, bro. I saw it all, man. It's, labor is just another thing, and it's like not everyone could do that shit.
I think I'm gonna adopt, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm a little old. So.
I feel like I would adopt if I didn't have any other choice, but if I'm able to have my own kids, I feel like I would.
I just feel like, I don't know. I have no plans, of course, for the next 5 years of my life, but in 5 years of my life, if I don't have a child by then, I feel like I'm gonna go adopt. You know what I mean?
Yeah. A lot can happen in 5 years, though.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
5 years. That's so close.
Yeah.
So I'll be
time flies
30.
so quick.
I'll be 32 by that time.
That's still young enough to have kids.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
My mom had me at 39. No, 41.
41.
My mom had me at 41. That was
I just want to be in my grandchildren's life. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, I want to be able to. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
If I have kids, we'll see. I might just be the rich auntie that like goes on expensive vacations, brings back your children, like.
Cool shit.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. You're gonna be the rich auntie.
Oh, I think I broke it.
Yeah, but damn, you broke the blunt.
Sorry.
I know. What the fuck?
Stop playing with it.
Stuff
She's
around.
sabotaging us over here. She's the only one that don't smoke, and she's over here touching it.
Yeah, but it was May 13th on Friday.
Oh yeah,
which a lot
Friday
of
the 13th.
the superstition about
It was
is
rough,
what?
dude. It was rough.
Bad luck.
So
Yeah.
this week it's alone. I think it was May 11th when Mercury moved into retrograde.
Mm-hmm.
And
So what does that mean?
so I just looked it up, and I actually said that like, when at this time the Mercury planet moves backwards, it appears to move backwards, and it just fucks up the entire like Earth energy, if that makes sense.
Energy shift.
Yeah. So everything can be confusing, frustrating. Anything that can go wrong absolutely will. So I'm feeling it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm feeling it. You know what I mean?
Are you feeling it?
I don't know. I'm really just used to just having to
The
deal
chaos.
with the
Well,
shit.
okay. So also Mercury planets, Virgo and Gemini. So, you know what I mean? I'm happy that you're able to fucking deal with it because you're so grounded. I'm like, oh my God.
No, I feel you. Like I've been there, bro. Trust me. I've been where like everything's just like everywhere. You're just like, I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow.
Yeah, EDC's next week, and I'm stressed out about that. You know what I mean? So it's been like a money crunch, and like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I feel like I was
those are the
explaining-
battles you gotta fight.
Right.
Those are the
Oh
battles you
man.
have to fight, bro.
So
Just know that you're gonna learn from it, and you're just gonna be somewhere better.
I'm gonna
a
be
year
like,
from now.
not gonna do that again.
Yeah,
You know what I
you
mean?
just gotta
'Cause,
learn.
Dude, you know, hey, pray for me, y'all. Just pray for me.
Learn from your most mistakes.
What happened on your Friday, the 13th?
Well, I performed, and it was a cool show. I just wish they let us know that it was gonna end at 10.
Yeah, that was so stupid.
But it was a cool show.
No, it was a cool. It was a
So
cool show.
if I would have known that it would end at 10, I would have came and then went to go get Eric. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because I was waiting for Eric to be off, and then he calls me, and I'm already fucked up. I already had 2 tall cans of Modelo because I was getting ready. to get turned up. You know
I
what I mean?
know. It's stupid.
So he calls me and he's like, hey, get ready now. I'm going to get off in like 30 minutes. I was like, Eric, it takes me 30 minutes to get down there. Like, I'm still hair in a bun. You know what I mean? So I'm like, damn it. So we did our absolute best. So we missed Sam's show. That was the Friday the 13th. And then we were planning. I had no money, by the way. And I was absolutely broke. Okay. Just getting out there was a hassle. And then we went out to the bars, and we didn't even go to the bar. We rode scooters instead. That was
really
dope. That was
fun.
actually really fun.
That was really fun, except for
Yeah.
the part where you almost got killed twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost got killed twice.
No.
On
That was
Friday the
my
13th.
Friday the 13th.
Holy shit. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, I didn't either. So we were riding the scooters, like she was saying, and then all of a sudden, like, there was like this parking garage, and I was on the sidewalk, and all of a sudden, like, there was this tall ass parking garage, and all of a sudden, this cup just flies down and hits the ground, and it was like loud. It was like the loudest, like, it literally sounded like a gunshot. That's how loud, and like the cup just shattered into like pieces. Like, it just fucking.
All 3 of us almost hit the
And it was
floor.
a foam cup. It literally
No, I
like
think it
broke
was a
in-
water bottle.
Yeah, it
was
looked
a,
like.
it was a foam cup.
Was it?
Yeah, it was a foam cup with like blue
What?
Kool-Aid or
Maybe
something.
it was a lid that. Was it a plastic lid? Like a clear, see through
Yeah.
plastic lid?
Yeah, and then it was like a cup that you would get like at a Mexican restaurant, like like Bethel's or something.
Oh my gosh.
So
Crazy, though.
I
yeah,
thought it was a whole ass water bottle that fell.
no, it was a cup.
That's scary,
It was a
'cause I
foam
was right
cup,
behind her,
and
and
it
as soon-
broke. Like it literally
yeah.
broke into pieces, and it like fell in right in front of me. Literally, if I was like,
It was
maybe,
a glass cup or
No.
a plastic cup?
I just said it was a
think
foam cup.
I don't think it was foam because foam wouldn't have.
Well,
hurt
yeah,
that.
why
I
would
think it
that
was
have
plastic.
broken like that?
What do you mean? That's how hard it hit. That's how high from how high it was.
I feel like the plastic blew up the water. Does that make sense? That's why it made that noise.
No, it was a foam cup. I saw it. It was white. It was the
Alright.
white foam cups.
I believe you.
It was the white foam. Did you know if you drop a penny from that high, it could literally kill someone?
It's like a bullet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyways, it was scary.
Anyways.
It was scary. She almost
Yes.
died.
I was literally like, if
And
I
then
was
some guy almost ran her over.
Dude,
Yeah.
what the hell?
Yeah.
That guy, I saw that guy and I was even thinking, okay, I hope he doesn't try to turn.
No, he was
lower
trying to
but
turn.
he was
And he
scared.
looked at me too and like made like a
like,
smirk.
He was some white fat
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
bald.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
hate those.
I seen to them.
Yeah. I seen to him.
Nah, I did though.
Yeah, I know. He was an asshole. You
Because
could
I was
tell he
scared
did it
'cause
on
of-
purpose.
yeah.
And he literally almost clipped me. And then the cup, if I was 2 inches, like either, 2 inches forward?
To the right.
Yeah, something.
Yeah. Anyways,
It
you
was
were
that
close,
close.
to get hit.
It was that close. And I literally panicked and
But I was like right behind you.
Yeah.
And then like she like got off her scooter and I was like, was that a gunshot? Because that's what it sounded like. I'm so used to being in the Dino where I'm like, fuck, hit the ground.
So San Bernardino is that bad?
Oh man, so
You're confirming that right now?
I'm confirming that.
We get bad vibes.
I know every time I go there, bro,
there.
it feels like there's a psychopath in each house with bodies in the fucking basement.
Yeah.
Wowza, that's how you feel?
Yeah, it's creepy
Bro, I
over
just
there.
get these bad vibes when I'm over there. It's like the
okay.
wild, wild west.
Bad energy
There was
for
one time
sure.
Eric and I were coming back to T's house from my house, and it's like 10 o'clock in the morning, and we see cops like down the street. It's 10 o'clock in the morning, guys. We were just waking up. We're fucked up. We're still fucked up, okay? And we just see so many cops, and I was like, oh no, Eric, my tags are back. Like, I'm not gonna go down this street. And he's like, no, they're not worried about you. They're gonna try to get someone else. And I was like, okay. So I see an Amazon driver pull like reverse back,
yeah.
and I was like, oh, they're getting out of the way. And he like turns real quick, and you see him go by. It's a guy in a fucking wife beater, and I was like, that's not an Amazon driver. And you see 12 fucking cops. And I'm on the phone with Tanea, and she's like, what's going on? I was like, just in the Dino. Good morning. Good morning, guys. How you
They're
doing?
really doing that shit.
Yeah, and didn't you say he was smoking a cigarette
Yeah, he
while
had
watching?
smoking a cigarette, had his arm out the window, like driving. And I was
The
like,
Amazon
"Damn."
truck.
I was like, he just did that so nonchalant. He's at 12 behind him.
He's a professional. That's a professional.
Yeah.
It was wild.
What are you gonna do with an Amazon truck though? They
There's so
don't.
many
They
packages
can they
in there.
not even go that fast though?
Sometimes you be broke like that.
Yeah, but you can't even get away with an Amazon truck.
You gotta do what you gotta do. That
I
motherfucker.
want to know what happened to the driver.
The fact that he was smoking a cigarette, that means he was chilling. He was like, I know what I gotta do. I'm going all out, motherfuckers.
He
Chase
had a
me.
plan. Yeah, he had a plan for sure.
He was chilling.
That's funny.
That's wild.
Yeah, San Bernardino scares me more than
We hear
over here.
gunshots every night. I'm like, oh, it's okay. Just another drive-by. No big deal.
Every time there's a sound like that over here, T's like, she looks at me like, she has that look in her face like, was that a gunshot?
She's like, we're in the ghetto.
Yeah, look, you're about to hear a bunch of fireworks because July 4th is approaching.
Yeah, I know.
You know how it gets over there? Man, they be just
give
popping fireworks for all summer and
like,
shit.
yeah, for everything.
Hey, Johnny's that type of motherfucker too. He always has fireworks and fucking blowing them up.
Where did they even get them from? Well, I guess
Yeah.
it's California. You can get anything anywhere.
Anything illegal you can get in a matter of minutes. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
like,
for real.
that's so
Seriously.
crazy.
But
But you can't get healthcare. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna tell me? You're gonna fucking tell me? You know what I mean?
Yeah, Cali's crazy. Hey, we'd be watching. Oh, I was driving home from work the other day. It was like 2 weeks ago, and I was going up right here, where all the prostitutes are always walking, and I was turning onto our street, and all of a sudden I like looked to my right, and there's like cops, and then there's someone like two people on the curb all cuffed up, and it was a guy and the prostitute.
damn.
Got caught up.
Embarrassing.
I hope the cop called his wife.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said.
Didn't you tell me he was crying?
No, he was like, you could tell he was like all stressed out and shit though. Like he
That's gotta be the worst fucking feeling.
Oh,
yeah,
dude,
he probably had a
so-
wife.
So
I don't
in that
doubt
moment,
it.
who would you call if you got caught up with the prostitute and you got sent to jail?
Yeah,
My brother.
You're fucking fake.
My brother.
He said my brother.
What happens when your charge comes in the mail?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do then?
You know I'm gonna find out one way.
I
or
would have to
another.
be honest though. The only reason I would go to my brother because he would calm me down and be like, "Look, you already know what's gonna happen.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta move this way. You're gonna have to tell her because she's gonna find out." That's the only reason. Because at the moment I'd probably be tripping,
She probably
stressing the
already
fuck
knows.
out.
You know what I mean? She probably already has like some type of
Yeah,
something. He didn't
and
come home
then-
last night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then, yeah, he would just guide me, and then I would eventually tell you.
Yeah. And he would have the money to bail you out because I sure
The fucking
don't.
letter comes. The fucking letter comes that day. Oh, by the way, T, I got arrested.
I was gonna make a joke, but I'm just gonna keep it to myself.
No, but that's crazy, huh?
How are you gonna
like
do that? How are you gonna
that's
do
so
that?
stressful.
I
to-
can't. I
Is
can't
it-
say it.
Is it really that like worth it to like get caught up like that? Like, oh my god.
So, I don't know.
And then the same bitch,
but-
because it's the same girls. You like I see them all the time, right? They're walking up and down the street all the time. The same girl that got arrested was walking down the street, so she's out. She was walking down the street today, and I saw her, and I was like, "Oh, you must have gotten out of jail or something."
Man,
She got
look,
She was walking, yeah.
all that shit's bad, right?
Yeah.
But a lot of the richest motherfuckers on this road hire escorts.
No, I know. Yeah.
So that's just the way of life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's shitty. Because it's like the lowest of the low, right? It looks ugly, but I'm telling you, motherfuckers that are CEOs, they go on IG and they're like, oh, look at this fine bitch. All right, here, I'll fly you out over here. I'll give you this much money, and I'm gonna spoil you the whole time.
Yeah, didn't
you're
you say Joe Budden was like talking about how he does that all the
I'm
time?
about to.
Yeah.
I'm about to do that. Okay.
here. Be an IG model.
I might lose.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say prostitute. I was like,
I'm like,
what?
I'm like, you know,
Hit up some
be an
dude.
escort.
She gonna hit up
No,
some
for
dude.
real. I'm
Like
so
how
tired.
much? How much
It's
a
just-
night?
It's so expensive to live in this world, okay? It's so
Yeah.
fucking expensive.
It's expensive to live in California.
California.
Get me out of here. Take me to Cabo, okay? Take me to Cabo.
It's probably
to
even more
Greece.
expensive.
Yeah.
No, for a vacation. So, you know what I mean? Like, not forever. You know what I mean?
So they're speaking of like IG models and stuff like that. There's this girl on TikTok. She's like a stripper, right?
okay.
She's had a boyfriend for like 4 years, and he was like okay with her being a stripper. But I knew something was suspicious about that because like, how is a guy just going to be okay with your girl being a stripper? Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. You know? You know?
Probably a cuck.
No, but
Can you elaborate?
to find out,
Like,
a cuck is a guy that likes to see his girl get fucked in front of another
oh.
guy or with from
Wow.
or something. What?
The cuck. It's a guy that likes to see his girl have sex with other men.
Yeah, yeah. So, but no, he was actually cheating on her the whole time, and I was like, I knew it. I knew you. Like,
No.
That was probably an insecurity thing because
I
his
wanna
girl was a
say-
stripper and he was just like, well, you know what? I'm gonna justify it by cheating.
yeah.
I want to say that
is
some
stupid.
people are, some guys are okay with it. You know
Yeah,
what I
some
mean?
guys,
some
but
are cool
just
with
something
it.
about that whole.
You gotta be real
No,
confident. It has to be
yeah.
a real confident
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, no, this
Would you be
guy,
okay
you could
with
tell
it?
he wasn't
Yeah.
confident. Huh? Me being a stripper?
Yeah.
No, you're such a fucking liar. We've had
No,
this
I would
talk.
be, but it just depends the situation. I don't know. Having Julian, I don't think it'd
Will there be
cool.
boundaries?
Yeah, the fuck there.
So yeah, so like, what would be like the boundaries? Like you would
Yeah.
be like, oh hell no, you're not.
It's just a dance. You just
Okay.
give a guy a dance, no touching, in areas that you know is foul. You know what the lap dance is supposed to be. That's it.
So you want me to be a Utah stripper, basically?
Hell yeah. But see,
was like-
the situation is you ain't trying to be a stripper, so it's all good.
I don't know. We were about to take a pole dancing class.
Nah, let's make
for-
this podcast happen. we got options here. We got options.
No, really, we do want to take pole dancing
Yeah, we were.
classes.
I
though.
wasn't
But
joking.
not to become a stripper, but for our
Good on
confidence.
fitness.
I've heard about
Fitness.
that.
Yeah, for like
Yeah.
our
Yeah,
confidence
I
and
heard
fitness.
it's good for working out and shit.
Yeah,
No, yeah, that'd be cool.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be challenging.
Yeah, it
Oh,
is.
yeah.
I can't even lift myself up now.
Yeah, I can't even.
Bro,
yeah.
if you
You know
can't
what I
do a
mean?
pull up, what you expect on the pole? You're like,
Wow, he really came for me too. I can't do a pull up. I can't.
You guys' weed is making me.
the one you fucking broke.
Yeah, she's like, you broke that shit.
Well, anyways, back on May 13th. So my bad luck didn't start until Saturday on May 14th when I missed my flight in the morning. Can you turn me up? It's kind of low. Or did you turn the volume down on mine?
I don't know. I think you sounded fine.
We can hear you just fine, yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyways, that Saturday, I was supposed to catch a flight to Utah at 5:45. I wake up at like 5 or like 4:50
It
or
was
some
like
shit.
4:50.
And then we don't leave until
Or
like
5.
5:15, 5:10, would you say?
No, 5:10.
5:10?
Yeah.
And I remember getting off the car, it was like 5:20. I
Yeah.
had 25 minutes to get to my flight.
Oh, but sometimes if you don't check in between the 30 minutes, they don't let you in.
I checked in
Yeah, he already checked
like
it.
24 hours prior.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So I'm going through the TSA, and then I'm hurrying the fuck up, bro. And I get to the doors at 5:42, and the guy's like, well, he was talking to the guy in front of me that had 2 kids. They were going to New York. They were just gonna stop in Utah and go to New York. But that's when he was telling them, oh, we don't let anyone in 5 minutes prior to the takeoff. So at At 5:40, they closed the doors.
Oh, shit.
And that's when I was like, oh, fuck no. I was so mad.
Yeah.
And then this dude took forever because he rescheduled his tickets because he had to go to New York.
How
Yeah.
far were you away when you dropped
Oh, I was home sleeping.
Yeah, she was home.
I was already home.
So I took an Uber.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
He texted me. He's like, hey, I missed my flight, but I didn't see it. And then all of a sudden I was like laying there and I wasn't like fully asleep yet. And I just like heard him walking. Like, you know how you
heard
know
his
people.
energy?
Yeah. You know
You're
how,
like, Sam's home.
yeah, I was
The
like,
fuck?
what? And then I was confused because sometimes I get
Yeah.
him and his dad confused because sometimes they walk the same and they feel the same. And I'm just like, okay, maybe it was just his dad. Like, I got him confused.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden I hear him talking to his mom and I was like, what the
You know
fuck?
what really tripped me out too is because she had called me and I don't know what she was asking. I don't remember but it was like early in the day. It was like 12, and she's like, you want to go to the beach? And I was thinking, just you and Jillian? I was like, no, I gotta go clean this house. And then I heard you in the background, and I was like, oh, okay, that's Sam's there. And I didn't think about your flight until later, and I was like, wait, Sam missed his flight? Like, what the fuck are you doing home? You're scandalous as fuck. You're a liar. You lied to me. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I'm like, something's not right. That's wild.
Yeah, it was funny. And he was so mad that morning.
Yeah.
Even before, like, we left, he was
I was
mad.
just-
But he woke up pissed
Yeah.
off. You woke up like Jay when he gets all
So,
mad.
because I didn't get all fucked up. I didn't get fucked up Friday, but I was drinking. So I still woke up with, like, just sweating all the fucking toxins out. And I was just like, and it's hot as fuck in this fucking house. Yeah. So I woke up and I was like, holy shit, I didn't even have my bag ready. We're running late. I need to get changed. And it was just bad already. So that was my Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Well, Mercury's in retrograde, so, you know what I mean?
And I was supposed to go on a 4K run Saturday.
I knew you didn't go.
I didn't end up going.
She asked me the night before, what happens if I don't go? I'm like, I knew it. This bitch calls me, and she's like,
Hopefully I don't get fired for it.
we work
but-
for why would you get fired?
I don't know.
Yeah.
They
paid your
for-
money.
No, because they pay for it. NFI pays for it.
I don't think you'll get fired.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Or they'll
Something
just
happened.
probably
We work for the
refund it
same
since I didn't
company.
show up.
And she's like, do you want to go to the company run with me? And I was like, what the fuck? Is this my best friend? Are you really calling me to go on a 5K
But I
run
like
with you?
doing. I like.
So
doing
I was
company
like,
things.
she's like, come on, go with me. And I was like, no, I'm not going. Fuck that, I'm not going. She's like, I was like, I'll be there to support me and Jay. She's like, well, I'm gonna be walking Jay. And I was like, okay, I'll be there to support. What time? She's like, 7 a.m. And I was like, fuck that. No way I'm getting up at 7 a.m. You
I
got
was
me
already
fucked
up though. I was supposed to go.
You were up, but you were going to feel like shit.
Did you make it to Jay's game?
Yeah, we did.
Aw.
Yeah. That
Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
so we're back now. I don't know what we were talking about, but you were asking a question.
Oh yeah, I just want you guys to comment down below on what you think of interviewing artists. Come here, you can sit down. Okay, how you guys feel about interviewing?
Sorry, guys. Jay's on the podcast right now. We got to go pick him up during the
That was a
break.
good point. That was a really good point.
If you guys have kids, you could relate. That's all I got to say.
Jay, I got some pizza.
No, how do you guys feel? Go ahead and comment down below how you guys feel about interviewing artists, creatives, other creatives, videographers, artists. I don't know. I can't think right now. Jay screaming in my ear.
How do you guys feel about us interviewing just other people?
And then
'Cause-
also comment down below the next topic, and the next person to win the best topic will get a free shirt.
Yeah, we're going to come up with merchandise.
So comment down below, and if we use your topic, you get the free shirt. Deal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deal.
And a shout out.
Yeah, and a
And a
shout
shout
out.
out.
You know.
And maybe we'll throw in a $50 bill.
How about you
So-
pay us the $50 bill? I mean,
Let me throw everyone a curveball here. What do y'all think about Biden?
oh
Biden.
God, I'm struggling.
What happened?
I'm struggling.
Look
Oh,
at
did you
how
see the
the
gas
economy is. Look at how everything's going. Like, bro, Biden has no balls.
Bro, the gas price went back up to $6, $6.20. Just right
I'm
here
gonna
on
start walking to
Chevron.
work.
walking to work.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
can't do
start
that,
taking the
bro. I work
bus.
all the way in fucking Gardena.
You can take the
Is
metro.
it even worth it to spend all that gas money? Or should you just
Yeah, because I still make decent money where it's like worth it, but like, bro, it's
Yeah,
expensive.
It is expensive.
You know, I was about to spill some fucking work gossip and shit, but I shouldn't do that.
on the podcast?
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
don't
Oh,
do
now
that.
you can't do it.
Yeah, there's nothing happening. But I'm telling you, fucking inflation is a motherfucker.
I want
like
to
there's
know the
nothing
story.
going on at
I
work,
know.
you
What
guys.
I'll
is
tell
the
you
story?
afterwards, but
letting you
inflation's
know.
a motherfucker. And like, it's just not fair how inflation goes up and everyone still earns the same. It's like, how does that make sense, bro? Like, yeah, I get it. It's going to cost you more, but that's why you're charging other people more for our services, right?
Hold on. Can we put him in the car, maybe?
I think he has poop.
Yeah, I know.
So there was this one time. I remember. I'm sorry. I know you're talking about inflation right now, but I have a story for this guy. There's. Yeah, I got something to say. I got something to say, Julian. Because do you remember that one time we were in the
don't touch
Starbucks
it.
line and then you pooped your pants and you almost made me throw up in the car, Julian? Oh my goodness.
Damn, Jay.
I had like I was like this in the fucking
disgusting.
car, and I was in the back seat with him, and I was like, T, I think he just
Turn it
farted
up
or
a little.
something.
Sorry, guys.
Did you hear my story?
Yes, we did. Of him in the Starbucks line. He had to roll down the window. Yeah.
And then we got
Is
a.
that in there?
Hi, guys. Third take here. We're still fucking up. You know what? Having a kid is such a difficulty when you're trying to, like, be an entrepreneur in this fucking shit because they really
They don't let you do anything.
Yeah, and it's fucked up, but it's the truth. That's why we just gotta work twice as hard, because, man, we do miss out on a lot of opportunities because of that.
Can't
But
relate. Can't relate to you having kids. You mean? Like.
yeah, no, like wait
does
to
that
have
mean?
kids, bro. Wait
Oh
to
yeah, I
have
am. I'm waiting. Not by choice. You know what I mean? Not by choice, but
But we need you in our team to go out there to do all the shit that single people could do. Because
yeah,
when
like
we can't
party.
go,
Hey.
yeah, because when we can't go network at those events, we need you to go do it for us.
I could do that.
You know what I mean? Though,
Like, I
like
can talk to a lot of people.
yeah, you like talking. That's your shit.
You're like, yeah, you don't shut the fuck up. Go talk somewhere else.
What were you saying, though, about Biden, or what were you talking about?
Oh yeah, we were talking about how everything's gotten so difficult because of Biden. And you know what pisses me off the most is motherfuckers that were like talking shit on Trump and all this bullshit. And it's
Trump
just
sucked
like,
too, though. Trump
Yeah.
sucked too.
Yeah, but he you know what I liked about Trump is that he had the balls to just be himself. Yeah, he was a racist prick, but bro, I can't change that motherfucker. He kept it 100 in front of you. And first of all, he's a businessman. I respect it because I see it at a level differently than other people. I see it as he moves in a business sort of way, like, and also like just a way of life. Like he wants to get somewhere and he has to manipulate the game the way he needs it to be. And people are gonna hate on that, but you know what? Those are the winners. Winners do what they need to do to win.
He's like, I pulled out a small loan of $1 million. I can't even get a small loan of
Bro,
$300.
you know what's funny?
You know what I
He
mean?
was an entrepreneur that became a fucking president. Tell me someone else that did that.
Yeah, no one else. Hey, I give it to him.
That's what's
all I'm
crazy
saying.
about that. This fool was an entrepreneur and became a fucking president. Like, just keep all the bullshit that he stands behind away and just see it as someone that, you know, does the shit that we want to do.
I was listening.
And then
I was listening. Sorry.
and then he becomes a fucking president. Like, what if Gary Vee did that? We'd be like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But because Gary Vee stands behind so much positivity, we see it that way. But Donald Trump, he just has a bad rep, right? He's
guys'
like a
thoughts?
slumlord.
What are your thoughts on it, guys? We'll ask the audience. And we'll come back to this on next week.
Are you Trump or Biden?
Or neither. Or neither.
I'm neither, but
I'm neither.
I'm
I just,
neither.
my thing is, I just don't get political enough. You know what I mean? I don't do
Yeah.
the research. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't do the research.
Yeah, you're right.
Because I'm kind of like, meh, we're going to survive regardless, okay? We're
Yeah.
going to survive regardless, whoever the
don't know.
president is, but it's going to be
Global warming.
global warming was.
That's
you
not the
think that was
president's
gonna-
fault.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
No,
Actually,
okay.
it is.
In a way, it is.
it is, because we can be doing more.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they keep sending money to Ukraine.
Yeah.
So
Send money to us.
Exactly, Mike.
yo, that's what I was talking about
us.
earlier yesterday. I was like, I think I was telling Johnny or someone.
Oh,
I
you're
was like,
telling me.
I was telling you.
Yeah.
See, my bad.
He hasn't even talked to Johnny.
I'm like, Johnny's not even here.
But I be talking to her like
on.
real shit. Like I have
a question.
conversations
I have a
with
question.
her.
Is Johnny like your boyfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
cool.
that's my
That's cool.
homie.
Aw.
No, for real though. That's
That's
my
dope.
homie. Like
This is
That's
he-
his bestie.
Yeah.
Like, you're my bestie.
like we met when I was in high school. He's known me since I was like
Aw.
15, and like that fool's always kept it real with me. And so like,
Shout out to Johnny.
Hi,
That's
Johnny.
my bro. That's
The
my
plug.
bro. For real though. That's my bro.
Yeah.
But anyways, back to what we were talking about. What were we talking about?
No,
I don't know.
we're not even on a specific topic. We actually came into this, guys, with no topic. So you see, we're half a crew today. No big
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah.
Mercury's in retrograde. We're gonna take it as what it is. You know
Eric
what I mean?
flaked.
So-
Chris flaked.
No,
Hope
Eric
you guys
was
are
working.
enjoying
I
I
your
don't think
day.
he did because
I'm
he
just
told us
kidding.
that he
I'm
was
talking
coming.
shit. Talking shit.
All of us are talking shit.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just talking.
You guys are saying, you guys are sticking up for him. No, he flaked. That's it. Bottom line.
He flaked.
Yeah.
Because he
Nah.
didn't. I don't think he didn't have work. I don't think so. I really don't think so. Because in the group chat, he was like, "Yeah, I'll be there Sunday."
Yeah, he
Sunday,
did.
and
Things
then-
come up.
and then-
Things
Yeah,
come
what if
up.
they called him in? What if they called him in?
Bro, like, look,
And he still
as
has
a
to
man,
come
as a
back.
fellow man, as a
Eric
fellow man,
has-
things come up and money comes first.
I don't know, but she has a point. Eric hasn't texted back. Usually
Eric
he
has the
says something.
biggest FOMO, and his location's off too. So
Damn.
I mean?
Eric.
Lying. Why do you gotta lie, bro?
caught up, caught up.
Bro, we don't, if you want
I
to
called him out on that the other day
because
because
He just didn't want me to be mad at him like I was mad at Sam.
so he
that
just
day.
does not reply. You got to be the same amount of mad. We gotta next podcast. We have to have a whole sit down.
Sam's like, you better get out of there, motherfucker.
Yeah, next podcast we better have a whole sit down and call it cousins fight. You know what I mean? 'Cause, yeah, what the fuck? 'Cause
Yeah.
podcast of besties fight.
You better have a good
That's
excuse,
true, Eric.
Eric.
You had me fooled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How dare you?
I was
You better
thinking
have
about it. I was
a
thinking about it. And
damn
his-
good
And
excuse.
his brothers replying for him. Oh, he's at work. I'm like, nah.
You lying.
We'll see. We'll see how. Yeah.
You know what? I believe Eric. I believe you, bro.
Okay,
I can't let that
Okay.
shit get to me.
Watch. And he's gonna
Nah,
be like,
because women
yeah, I
be
work.
thinking the worst. Women be thinking the
and,
worst.
then, and then we're gonna feel like shit. Be like, oh, you really did work.
No,
So
maybe-
why
I'll
did-
be thinking the
I was-
worst,
yeah.
bro.
I don't know. I know Eric sometimes.
Yeah, but sometimes it's like those memes where like he says what my mom thinks I'm doing, what my family thinks I'm doing, what my friends think I'm doing,
What
my
I'm
girlfriend thinks
actually doing.
Yeah, it's like it goes to an extra level where it's like it's not even there, bruh. Like chill out.
You better show me your pay stub. Better show me
You ain't
your
gotta
schedule.
show you shit.
You better show me how many hours you worked at the end of the week. If it doesn't add up, that shit.
Eric, I don't care, bro. As long as it don't fuck with my shit, you could lie all you want.
As we gave Sam shit.
I know. I'm sitting here like,
No,
motherfuckers.
no. I played along because she was giving you shit. I was just like, let's give her shit. Fuck it.
nah, Sam, come on. You guys are
mad.
equally as mad. So, see how she like just brushes off. She's like, oh, he's
Let's
at
not talk
work.
about that.
He's at work.
Hey, you guys told me to lay off, and I am. So
All right.
That's too much.
you guys told me not to fucking ask questions.
I'm so tired of being the only one to get in trouble. Okay, I'm so fucking sick of this show.
It's because we expect more out of you, Sam.
That really says a lot.
Oh, yeah. So Chris too. He was sick though. Chris is sick.
Yeah.
He usually been pretty good
Yeah.
coming through. But yeah.
You fucked up, Eric. Don't expect a phone call or a text message from me for a whole week.
I'll probably still talk to her.
Just you can hit me up, bro.
She just has to say that on camera, so because I'm right here. You know what I mean? She'll be talking to you later on. Okay, she will. Don't worry. Don't worry about it.
You're my best friend. I was mad.
I know.
Yeah. So
Yo, so we
sorry.
want,
You got the shit end of the stick. I don't know what to tell you.
It's the same concept. He's in trouble.
Yo,
He's in trouble.
She's like, be mad at him. He's in trouble.
It's so funny because when we had this conversation, though, I was like, she's not gonna get mad at you. She's gonna get more mad at me. She's like, you're gonna always be there. Whatever, no big deal. You know what I mean? Fuck.
Damn, you guys are still.
Better step it up.
She's still hurting on that, bro.
I know.
I like how she's still talking to me to step up, but I'm the only one that's here. You know what I mean?
That's your friend right there.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm talking shit.
So,
Yeah.
are you guys excited about Halloween?
Ooh,
Yes.
Have you guys started thinking about what you're gonna wear for Halloween?
No,
No.
I haven't.
Ooh, we should start now and make our costumes like.
Bro, I'm excited for the holidays already.
Yeah.
I wait all year around for the fucking holidays. I don't
Bro,
know
he
why.
still be playing Christmas music.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
He be watching Christmas
You're a
movies.
jolly motherfucker.
You know what?
He is
I don't
though.
want to go deep into that, but yeah.
Right,
I
he's
like
still
Christmas.
listen, like literally.
I just like
A week
everyone's
ago,
energy,
he was
like,
watching Christmas movies
all full
and
of
listening
love.
to Christmas music.
About a week ago.
That's not Christmas.
No, no, but for real, he's jolly.
That's cool.
I like Christmas.
When the holidays come around,
It
he's
was
the
like
only
the
one
only-
jingling.
It was like the only holiday that we celebrated in my house.
I love Christmas because it's just like so like heartwarming. Oh my god.
Heartwarming.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank
it's
you.
like,
Yeah,
and
it's like,
it's
you know what I mean?
like it takes you away from all the bullshit in life.
Yeah, just
sometimes.
enjoy your family during the holidays. I like it.
I don't know. I can't enjoy Christmas as much out here as I can in Utah. It doesn't feel the same.
That's why we have to make our own traditions.
No, I know, but it doesn't feel the same. Like weather-wise.
Yeah, no,
Doesn't
I
feel-
feel you
yeah,
on
it
that,
doesn't
bro.
feel
I
like
love
Christmas.
the snow and Christmas. That's why every year since I
wanna
moved
go.
out here when I was younger,
We should.
I would always go to fucking Utah for Christmas because it's like Christmas with snow is so badass.
Oh, actually, this year we're thinking about getting a cabin.
Yeah, that'd be
I
dope.
want to go.
Yeah.
I
So
want to go.
we're gonna do what everyone. We're gonna meet in the middle. Because instead of them coming to here and us going there, we're gonna meet in the middle and get a
Oh,
cabin.
That's
Lake
cool.
Tahoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
That's
Yeah.
cool. That's really cool.
So plan
Lake
for
Tahoe.
that.
I'm gonna invite myself. I've been already inviting myself to all your guys' family parties. Like,
We know.
I feel like
I know. That's why we don't even invite her. We just like,
I'm like-
We're always cool with you coming.
yeah.
okay, so you guys are actually the only group where I feel comfortable inviting myself. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
She's like, okay, we're going with.
because I've had friends that I've known since high school, and I still have to invite myself over, and they're like, oh yeah, like you can come. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna go. I just had to invite myself. You know what I mean? I just had to invite myself over. You know, does it make sense?
Yeah.
But with you guys, I'm like, fuck it, I'm coming over. I don't give a fuck. You're like, you're gonna see me. Okay.
We really
Like,
don't
I'm gonna
care.
be at your front door with a
Like,
backpack.
oh, let me in. I'm knocking on your mom's window. Like, let me in. Stop.
She
Have
does
your
too.
mom answer the door. She's asleep.
She does too.
He's like with the two fucking veggies.
And then the first thing she does when she comes is go through the fridge.
I'm like, what you guys got to drink? That thing's dangerous though. That fucking fridge is so dangerous, Sam. Every time you open that fridge, something falls out. You're like, you have to catch it. You know what I mean? And then putting all that shit back, you're like, close one door.
And it's been even worse because I've been grocery shopping to
Yes.
not spend money
Stop.
during the week.
Stop buying food. You have enough. Actually, you know what? My fridge is empty. Give me some. Okay? Man.
Though. Oh, I'm getting a wick soon, so you can have that.
I just think, you know what? At this point, I feel like I'm going to sign up for EBT. Something. You guys
You
help
could
me
apply
out.
for it.
And then comment below some side hustles, like easy $200, you know what I mean? Without having to show my body, having to show my toes.
Oh, I was gonna say you can do toes.
Without having to show my toes. Without having to sell my underwear. Like, you guys, give me some side hustles,
People
okay?
really do.
We got a side hustle, bro. Is that's fucking shooting videos.
Yeah.
Look, what we
Sam.
need to do is fucking
Easy
start
money.
getting. You remember what I said about you're able to like go out whenever you want. You need to go out to the right events and network. Do the things that we can, because that's our weakness right now. It's not being able to do all that shit.
You know what you should do? You should hire a nanny. You should hire a nanny.
I'm
for
so
all of us.
scared.
Yeah, huh?
I'm so scared.
What are your guys' thoughts on hiring nannies? No, thank you. He's like,
There is this one website though that Crime Junkie has been advertising that they sponsor, or they sponsor them, or whatever it's called. I forgot what it's called, but they basically find a nanny that fits your child's needs and interests. Like they find someone that has the same interests as your child.
It's just so scary without having family members like watch your kids. You know what I mean? Like
It's even scary having family members
Yeah.
watch your
oh,
kids.
yeah, I know. I know.
That's the crazy thing about Kendrick Lamar's album that he just dropped. He talks about that shit, how family members like touch a lot of people in their own family, and it's just so fucked up that shit happens. Like,
it does happen. It's happened in my family. So you mean it's horrible. You know what I mean? The same person that's done it is still walking in our family like nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Crazy.
that's crazy.
Crazy.
I don't know how. That's what scares me. I'd rather be a stay-at-home mom at that point. And just.
But you know, one thing about Julian that I feel like he's not the type to just let shit happen to him. He'll talk.
Yeah.
And that's what makes me so.
But that's when I kind of want to wait. Like, you made a good point. I don't think we should get a nanny until he's able to talk.
Yeah.
And able to understand
Hey,
what's going on and what's wrong and right.
Oh, careful with your wire.
Because once he's older, he's able to tell us.
And he's able to, like,
What's your drink?
we want to raise him to where he's open to just talk to us about anything. Like, he needs to know that we're the ones that run everything.
Because a lot of the time, kids that this has happened to, they're afraid to talk to their parents. You know, like they're afraid, or like the other person, the adult, has made them keep it a secret, or like, you know, like,
Don't tell nobody. Guys.
yeah, because they trust that
This is
person.
our-
That's
this
the
is our
person
little
that they
secret.
trust and look up to. They're in the family. They think like, oh, okay, you know. But no, we have to teach him, like, it doesn't
Careful,
matter.
Jade.
Jade,
Oh.
be careful. It doesn't. I want to teach him that it doesn't matter if it's family. If it's happening to you, you need to tell me.
Yeah, just be real. That's one trait he probably has from you.
you
That
seeing
is
this
just being
shit?
honest.
You're seeing that, right?
Yeah, what is he doing? Who's he playing with?
I don't know. But yeah, that shit's crazy. Is there
This moment. Well, it's okay.
like there's so many
Be
people that
careful
have
with
been
Jay. He's gonna.
yeah. It's so crazy. There's
He
so many
says,
people.
Yeah, and then baby, he's gonna trip over it though.
Yeah, just watch them while we podcast.
No, I know, but I thought he would. Okay.
So
It's not for
it's just
you.
it's just so crazy how many people like have been through something like that,
Yeah.
and it'd be the last thing you would expect out of them.
Yeah. So I didn't even know. My mom had to tell me, like, oh yeah, this is what happened when he babysat us. It was me and my cousins, and all three of my cousins, like, or two of my cousins. And we came home, or my mom came home, and something happened when my dad was like really upset about it. He went to jail for a couple years. He was like looking up like little children pornography and stuff like that.
Dang.
Cool.
My uncle, yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah, well, he's not my uncle to me, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean, isn't that crazy?
That's so.
It's disgusting. Like, how can somebody even bring themselves to even be doing stuff like that? You know what I mean? Like,
Or like that doctor we were watching
Oh my
last
goodness.
night.
Oh
Jay.
my God, we were
No.
watching a documentary that was based on this doctor that he was a
Dr. Don Klein.
yeah, he was pretty much injecting sperm into women that was his own and not
Oh
the
my
people
God,
that were
I
donating
Yeah, because
donating their sperm.
because these were women that
Bro,
had
He has
fertility
94
issues
fucking kids, 94 kids and
Within-
counting.
within this little city, because this doctor was an infertility doctor. So these women would come to the appointments expecting their husband's sperm to be like injected into them, or like, and these women and men just went their whole lives thinking that this person, the person that their mom is married to, is their father, but in reality they're not. Like, it just, yeah, he stinks. But yeah, he has 94 and counting kids because he did it to these women, like, just over the
smell.
years. And he didn't even get charged for it. Like, there's no law
Yeah.
stating that
He's
that's
walking.
illegal.
He's walking right now. You know, the other crazy thing is that at the end of the documentary, they stated about 45 other doctors have been caught up with the same shit.
Yeah, like 45 other doctors, infertility doctors.
Yeah.
So this guy, he would literally go into his office and start masturbating, put it in the cup, and then go inject the sperm.
And
into
he
the
was
throw up.
Christian. He thought he was doing a fucking like charity. like God's will.
Like this.
That's what he thought. He was helping out these women. That's what he thought.
Ow.
And I was just like, this motherfucker is like hardcore crazy. Like, you gotta be a real fucking narcissist, mentally fucking just not there to like think that's right,
Yeah.
bro.
But then it said he was part of a cult too, like something about the Christian cult. What was it called? Something about like basically this. He gets more power the more children
Stop
he
it.
offsprings or something.
Dude, it's like you get too deep into religion, it starts becoming evil.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I know I'm listening to this like this audio documentary that's about the LeBaron family, and the LeBaron family were Mormons that moved down to Mexico, and they started their own little cult village, and they called it the new what is it called? The New Zion.
I feel like what it is people try to be God, is what it is.
Yeah.
They try to be the new Jesus.
They get
try to be
they start power tripping.
Right, and then at that point, it's not really your faith in God; it's your faith in yourself. At that point, so
Yeah.
I feel like it's their own separate religion, their own separate. You know what I mean?
This family got so
Because-
bad they turned into a fucking like mafia ring.
Yeah.
They started killing people in the name of God.
What the heck?
And I talked to my coworker at work. He was born in Mexico and he lived there for almost more than half of his life. And he was telling, I asked him, you know the LeBaron family? He was like, oh yeah, we all know about that shit. It's like one of those gossip things that they talk about down there.
Yeah.
But like, bro, they went from being religious to like just killing people in the name of God, just because like if you don't follow what we're saying, that gives us the right to just kill you.
That's crazy. Have you finished the podcast?
No, I'm on the 3rd episode, but I'm about to finish
Yeah,
it.
let us keep telling us. Keep telling
Yeah, that
us.
shit's
You gotta-
pretty
you gotta
fucking
get
You might
it.
be thirsty.
And it's just so crazy because you don't ever hear the Mormon religion talk about this. They were
With the
Mormons.
ashtray. Careful with the glasses.
They were Mormons, and like,
He wants the ashtray too.
He's thirsty.
right, keep talking.
Wowzer. People are just so disgusting.
Yeah, no,
I just feel
religion
like-
is crazy. Like Mormons and the polygamists, like them being polygamous is just
It
crazy.
gives me anxiety right now.
Julian,
He's like, I got it. Oh. Grab the glasses. He's crazy. Can you believe that he's gonna be 2 this year? Oh my goodness.
I know.
Look at
You can't have these.
you, little 3-nager.
Hey. Julian.
He's in the age where he's just gonna do whatever he wants,
I know.
whenever he wants.
He's just thirsty. Other way. Other way. He spilled it all.
Back at it.
All right, guys.
Yo, but Friday the 13th,
Oh,
you hear that little monster in the
gosh.
background? But Friday the 13th was really cool for me, even though like a lot of bad shit happened. But I don't know, I like spooky shit like that. That's why I like Halloween.
Ooh, and it was also a Eclipse Moon last night.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
I didn't
so
even know
everything
that.
that was trippy was happening trippy. My brother and I took some fun stuff last night
Wasn't your brother on shrooms on Friday?
Well, don't say
and
that.
last night, but that was the fun stuff that we were taking. But way to go! Thanks, Mom and Dad. I'm sorry, Mom and Dad.
Do they listen?
I don't know if they've actually been on here. I tell them, I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, we talk about you. We talk. My brother says, hey, talk about me. So it's my shout out to him.
Hey, bro, what's
He said,
good?
tag me below, and I was like, okay, I'll tag,
Tag
you.
you below.
All of a sudden,
Hey,
he's like,
Steven.
don't. He's like, get me out of this shit. The other day, he actually had a talk with me. He's like, hey, don't be telling Mom and Dad the stuff that we do. And I'm like, why? Wouldn't you want your parents to know, like, that
Yeah.
you're doing it? That they know you're doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's like, no. And I'm like, you're crazy. You're crazy. You're just gonna, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
No, I would want my kid to tell me
yeah.
what they're doing.
Yeah.
Just so
They don't
you're
like-
aware, because you never know what's going to happen. And
Yeah.
the more knowledge you have, the better
Right.
it is if something were to
But
happen.
how would you react if your 16-year-old came up to you and said, I just did some ecstasy last night?
I
Like,
would.
I'd be like, okay, did you have fun? Do you
But
regret
that's a
it?
dangerous
Like, how did you
drug,
feel?
though.
It is. It is very.
No, it is, but
Very dangerous.
regardless, they're gonna do it with the, like.
Yeah, but at
Yeah.
16?
you're gonna do what you
There's
want
been
to
a few
do.
people at my high school that have done it at high school, at
Yeah,
school.
but that's
You know
wild.
what I mean? It
like,
is wild.
imagine where they're gonna be when they're 21.
Really, Sam? You're really gonna talk about what you're gonna do at 16?
I also feel like
Yeah, and look
You're
what I've
one to-
done.
yeah, but
That's what I don't want from him. For him,
Yes, but
that's what I'm
if-
saying.
If
So-
he is to do it, at least he can be open and honest with us, and we can guide him
and
and
give
let
him the
him know.
precautions and be like, okay, I understand that you're probably not going to listen to anything I'm going to say, but at least be safe with what you're doing. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? At least know the precautions, know what you're getting into.
Don't just take
mhm.
random drugs.
Don't
from
take random drugs. You know what I
people.
mean? Like, because
The
we're not going to be able to stop
what
them.
he wants to do.
Yeah. Wait, like,
But
we
if-
can barely do it now. You know what I mean? We can barely stop
Yeah,
it
that's
now.
true.
But if at
So-
least we can give him the knowledge.
And give him that comfort that you were still going to be there. You know what I mean?
You probably wouldn't end up doing it if we were like that.
Yeah, like yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, look at me.
Were your parents cool with it when you were?
They're not cool with it. They come from a drug addict background. So they're more so like, you shouldn't be doing that with your life. Don't
You
don't
enjoy
do something.
pleasure.
Me, yeah. I enjoy a good time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm safe with it. Like, I take ecstasy. I've been on shrooms. I've taken acid. You know what I mean? I'm safe with it. There's not times where I've been like, oh shit, like I shouldn't do that again. You know what I mean? But like, increments.
Like I have an addictive personality, and I'm gonna be honest. Like, I used to be addicted to coke.
Oof.
I was doing that shit at work every day, and that's because
What broke your habit?
I started doing it at work every day. I was like
Yeah, but what broke your habit? Like, what made you?
He's like
Myself.
work.
Oh.
myself. I don't want
It's not
to go
good.
further down another route, and I was like,
Sam's very good at like cutting things off
Yeah, that's good.
when he wants to. Like he
Yeah.
he does have an addictive
So-
personality, but if he knows, like he almost knows his limits.
So I also have an addictive personality, but what stops me with stuff like this is that, like, the side effects that I get after it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The side, like the coming down part, or like how it makes my skin look, or how it makes me feel, like how I just look afterwards. You know what I mean? That's what stops me from doing it consistently, and how it just like fries your brain completely.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So I don't want to be like completely stupid by the time I'm 60 years old. Like, I want to be still have like a thriving brain. You know what I mean? So that's why I feel like I take it precautionally. Like, whenever I go out, like whenever, no big, not I don't really do it every weekend, but like festivals, you go to summer fun.
He needs a diaper change.
I know. I'm like, PU. So should we just close it out?
Let's just close it out because it's being difficult.
All right. Well, this was another episode of that Antisocial podcast. We didn't introduce ourselves in the beginning, so we're just gonna outro this way. My name is Grapes. You can find me on Instagram at GRAP3Z. The Antisocial podcast is Antisocial with GRAP3Z. Grapes.
Yeah.
10 Rocks. Go ahead and plug yourself in.
I'm gonna tickle you. Hi, my name is Tanea. You can find me at Shop by 10 Rocks on Instagram or Grapes Girl. Well, it's Grapes_girl. GRAP3Z.
Hey, what's up? I'm Sam. You can find me on Instagram at Samwich. Yeah. Tune in to my Instagram to see me at EDC this weekend.
Yo, and thank you for everyone that's been listening. I'm sorry Eric, Chris, and Derek weren't here for this episode, but you know what? We do the most that we can with what we got, and you know, I think we had a good session today.
Yeah.
Tune in next week. We're gonna keep coming in with some hot heat, and we're hopefully gonna get some artistry here. And if you guys know anyone that wants to get interviewed, hit us up. Hit us up at the Antisocial with the Grapes Instagram, and yeah, that's it. That's all we gotta say. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Bye.
Hold up! Shout out to Inside Out Media as
Yes,
well.
thank you,
For the
Brian.
whole production
Thank you,
side.
thank you.
It's fucking amazing.
Say bye-bye, Jay.
Say bye, Jay. We're out.
Bye.
Peace. This is the Antisocial Podcast.